back on the trail. There's Mrs. Kaboose, seeing her backside, and Miss Sassafras. We're back on, doing New Hampshire. Here we are at Hanover, New Hampshire. Today's a big day. I guess it's a Shriners game. There's a high school football game, and here we are having some fun. There's the post office, and having fun. Beautiful day to be back. Hi guys, it's day 2 of part 2 2003 Appalachian Trail Sassafras and Kaboose adventure. As you all probably know, we got off the trail in the northern part of New York, like the RHP shelter, and Sassafras, we were home for about a month, and her feet are great, and she decided that she wanted to hike some more before we go back to school. So what we decided to do is jump up the trail 312 miles, and we got on the trail at the Vermont New Hampshire border and walked through Hanover, which was very cool. They were getting ready. I guess there's the Vermont state high school team and the New Hampshire state high school football team play a big Shriners football game, and they have a big parade, so they were all getting hoped up for that. And that was cool to walk through that. If we hadn't been on the trail for just 10 minutes, we would have stayed and watched that. But I met some wonderful people just walking through Hanover, so that was cool. And we had trail magic early on by Teacher and Snack Time. They were on White Blaze, and I got to say, Snack Time is a young boy, and he made these little pouches with trail magic, and had candy and that kind of stuff. We ate through that and I thought that was great. We opened up the second pack, and it was the most well thought out package we've ever had. It had toilet paper, ibuprofen, book of matches, handy wipes. It was just really, and a Band-Aid or two. It was like all stuff that you really could use. Then of course had some sodas, orange soda, always good, and hiked on. And then one of the amazing things is, we roll into the shelter, and I hear this, "Oh my goodness, Sassafras!" And it's Coach Lou from White Blaze, who we met in the Graceland Highlands when he was hiking with Hiker Boy for a little bit. And it was just amazing that you're in the middle of the trail and you meet that, and he goes, you won't believe who's going to come around the corner. And a little while later, Jacko, the father of the Australian father-son team that we started the AT with March 21st, we actually spent the night before at the hostel. Before we got dropped off together, had a big picture with him and Hiker Boy and the crew. And so our first day on the trail, 2013, we spend the evening with somebody that we started and spent the first night with. It was just amazing. And his son, an Army ant, we'll probably see them at some point down the trail. So it's just been very cool. Feels good to be back on the trail. Sassafras is back in action. She said that she was a little nervous that her feet might bother her, even though her toes were healed, but she said yesterday that they feel great. So we should probably touch in with Miss Sassafras. Miss Sassafras, do you have anything to say this morning?
I feel great hiking again.
Is it fun?
Yes, it is.
Alrighty, say goodbye.